Money Vikings, welcome back. Thank you for joining me, Greg the Money Viking here. Hopefully a source of ideas and inspiration for your investing and wellness and health and overall living a life of true wealth. That's my sole goal and aim here with this channel and with our blog, truewealth.moneyvikings.com. So I hope you get a lot of value out of all of our content. And please like and subscribe if you feel that you get value, because that is our whole goal. Today's topic, I think, you're going to find very interesting. It's something I'm new to, but I've had a lot of interesting experiences sort of diving into it. It's basically the 5 benefits or main benefits of intermittent fasting, and then how to do it simply, because I like stuff to be boiled down to what it needs to be so that it's simple and we can incorporate it into our lives in a way that is easy to incorporate, because our lives are pretty, all of us have pretty hectic lives at times. And so I need things to be straightforward and just sort of simple to do. So anyway, with that, let's dive right into it. So what are the benefits of intermittent fasting? And again, right off the bat, this isn't health advice to anyone. You've got to see your primary care physician or doctor before you start any kind of plan. This is just me sharing what I'm doing and what's been working for me and what's been helpful. But the science is clear. Our bodies evolved to live through periods of intermittent fasting. And one of the things I find actually really fascinating about this is that so we evolved in an environment that, guess what? It didn't have a McDonald's and a Burger King and a Chick-fil-A and a grocery store on every corner and a 7-Eleven and an AM/PM packed with food and snacks, right? We evolved in an environment where it was challenging to get our daily caloric intake. And obviously through farming and hunting and gathering and all that. But there was a lot of effort put into obtaining our source of nutrients in our food, whether it be fishing, hunting, farming, etc. Now, a lot of us have jobs where we're sitting too long probably, and we're making money and we're just buying food. So it's kind of a different dynamic, and our evolution did not catch up to this new strange reality that we now see ourselves in. But the science is clear, and another thing that I find interesting is that many religious practices around the world actually have periods of fasting, and you come to find out that's actually good for us. It seems to make the body sort of create defense mechanisms and strengthen itself when we have a little bit of fasting. So my simple approach, I'll just be right up front about it. My simple approach is I'm trying to skip breakfast. I'm trying to go as long as possible. That way, if I've had a meal, let's say 6 o'clock the night before, maybe I'm wrapping up eating at least, latest by 7. Don't want to eat past 7 at all. That means if I'm not eating something till the next day at about, let's say 11 o'clock for an early lunch, I've got a good 15 hours, right? That, you've got 7 till noon, or till midnight, that's 5 hours, and then 11. Okay, so that's actually 15 to 16 hours where I am fasting. And a lot of that I'm sleeping, some of that I'm sleeping. So that's been my initial approach at this point, and I'll probably try some other things. But the simplest way seems to be skipping breakfast or actually skipping dinner. So that seems to be the simplest way, or skipping at least one meal. Okay, fasting triggers. See, what happens is fasting triggers several physiological and metabolic changes in the human body. So number 1, it has benefits of insulin regulation. Number 2, it sort of starts this process of what's called autophagy, which is fasting stimulates a process called autophagy, which is the body's way of removing and recycling damaged cells and cellular components. So at that point, we're in a fasting state a little bit. Apparently, the body is able to clean out some of the dead cells and other things that need to be cleaned out more efficiently. It seems to increase human growth hormone. So HGH, fasting can lead to an increase in the secretion of human growth hormone. That's a hormone that plays a crucial role in metabolism and muscle growth. It seems to help with cellular repair. It seems to help with what's called enhanced ketosis. So when you fast for extended periods, the body sort of uses all the glucose, all the sugars. So as a result, the body starts to produce these ketones, which can serve as an alternative energy source. And then it also seems to improve what's called metabolic flexibility. So fasting can enhance metabolic flexibility, and it's your ability to switch between using different fuel sources more efficiently. Okay, so that's kind of what it does. Here are some of the big 5 benefits that sort of are a result of that physiological response. So number 1, it seems to aid in weight loss. Number 2, it seems to help with improved insulin sensitivity. Number 3, it has an enhanced cellular repair, which we alluded to ahead of time. And this is a big one in my mind. It reduces inflammation. We're finding out more and more that chronic inflammation, when the body is always at an inflamed state, either through poor diet, lack of exercise, lack of proper nutrition, disease, lack of sleep, too much alcohol, too much sugar, all these things, it creates a chronic inflammatory environment, which they're finding leads to so many diseases, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, certain cancers, etc. So what's really nice, this fasting seems to reduce that inflammation by quite a bit. And the final one I'll mention is brain health and longevity. So one of our big goals here at Money Vikings is our concept of true wealth. And that's when you bring together investing and finance with health and wellness and relationships, okay? You bring all that together and you have a life of true wealth. So brain health, I think, is critical to making good investment decisions, learning about investing, controlling your psychological aspects of investing, managing your emotions while investing, all those great things. So with that, those are the big 5. Thanks a lot for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe. We're trying to grow the channel and create more and more content. And if this brings any value to you, then please share with your friends and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and we really appreciate it. So thank you. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and more content coming with all kinds of ideas in the realms of investing, health, relationships, collectibles, and more. All right, take care, everybody. Bye.